Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and I just wanted to touch on a topic that just popped in my head this morning when it comes to like exercise and calories in, calories out, and all that kind of stuff. So, for me, something that changed recently is my exercise has decreased significantly. Okay, significantly. I was really pushing myself. I was doing cycle bar 3 times a week, pushing myself every single class, doing around 300 maybe watts per class potentially, maybe a little less and maybe a little more. So really pushing myself to the point where I'm sweating, out of breath, and I think I was just doing too much, to be honest. And then now I'm just doing it once a week. And I mainly did that change because of my ankle, but now I'm starting to realize I may have been overtraining because now I kind of feel a little more relaxed than I did before. Just like a little bit more relaxed, and I don't know. I just feel like my body's just a little more rested maybe. So something I realized is that, it's a common thing for people to all of a sudden stop exercising. They're on this weight loss, they're on their weight loss journey. They're on a diet, they're trying to lose weight, something happens, they can't exercise anymore, they sit home, and then they just end up binging or just eating more food than what they're supposed to eat. And then they gain weight and they say, "Oh, see, it's the dreaded carbohydrates that make me gain weight." Oh, man, it's like, you know, it's they just blame the carbohydrates and they think that's the problem. And they blame the carbs and the calories. They just blame both those things. Typically, people usually blame those things when it comes to weight gain. But it's interesting that with people who eat in like a calorie restrictive diet, paleo, keto, carnivore, calorie deficit, calories in, calories out, it's probably the same thing. Those are all calorie restrictive diets. And these individuals who follow those diets typically depend on exercise for weight loss, which is never a good thing. And so what ends up happening is that these individuals, the moment they can't exercise anymore, they fall off the wagon 100% of the time. I mean, it just seems to happen every time. They just fall off the wagon, whether it's maybe they fall off the wagon for like a week, maybe a month, maybe 6 months, or maybe they just completely fall off and they never come back to the diet. Or maybe it takes a year and then they come back, or something, or a couple of years or whatever. And you need willpower to eat less when you are sitting around doing nothing essentially, or you're not moving your body enough. And for me, because I don't restrict my calories, I eat enough carbohydrates, I eat enough calories coming from carbohydrates, I keep my protein low, I keep my fat low, and I eat when I'm hungry and I stop when I'm full. I listen to my body, I respect my body, I give it what it wants, what it needs. And because I do that, when I stopped exercising, there was no willpower that I had to have to eat less. My appetite naturally went down. My appetite naturally decreased because my output has decreased, my energy output has decreased significantly. So I don't need those extra calories to fuel that output, that extra output. Now my body's like, "Oh, well, we don't need as many calories as before." Maybe, before I was, maybe had the energy requirements for 2,800 calories, and now maybe I can do just fine with 2,400 calories maybe now. And that it was effortless. I didn't have to think about it. It was actually funny because I I was eating dinner one time and I I was perplexed as to why I couldn't finish my meal. I was just puzzled. I was like, why can I not finish this? I'm like, it's weird. It's like I'm getting full really, like I have like maybe like a maybe a small, like maybe a handful of rice left, maybe like a palm size of rice left or something, or maybe a little more than that. And I'm like, I can't even finish this. I'm like, that's weird. I mean, it took me like a week or two into resting and not exercising as much to realize, oh, my calories decreased because I'm not exercising as much, which makes sense, you know? And then and then I'm also noticing, you know, with me, the days where I do cycle, and I don't even push myself as hard because of my ankle. I got to be careful of my ankle. But, you know, the days where I am cycling, or maybe just even just moving around more, you know, maybe I'm working outside or, you know, maybe vacuuming and all that kind of stuff. Like if I'm physically exerting myself on those days, I notice my calorie needs do increase a little bit. But it changes every day, you know? And I just find that to be so cool that the human body can be so in tuned like that, you know? And the fact, and it's sad that people will never really experience that, the human body being in tuned with, you know, your output and your input, because we're manipulating it through trying to force itself to starve and you know, and force exercise, excessive exercise. And I mean, it's sad, but you know, that's why I want to do these videos, to just help bring this kind of stuff to light. So, you know, I just wanted to come on here and just, you know, sort of explain and just show you guys an example of how when you eat this way, the way that I eat, your hunger fullness cues are on point. There's no effort there. It just happens. When I'm hungry, I eat. When I'm full, I stop eating. You know, it's as simple as that. And when my exercise increases, my appetite increases, so I eat more. I don't say, oh no, I'm not going to eat more because now my appetite's going up and I'm going to eat more and I'm going to get fat. No. My body needs that extra fuel to fuel that exercise or that movement. You know? And if I'm literally, let's say, I mean, I've never done this, but let's say I'm just laying in bed all day. Like, my appetite would probably be really just barely, like really low. It'd probably be very, very low. And, you know, obviously I would eat much less. I'd probably eat just 2,000 calories from just laying in bed, you know? Because for me, I think I need at least 1,800. I think that's my resting metabolic rate is 1,800 calories. So I need to eat a little more than that to at least, you know, have proper bodily function. And the fact that most people eat under their metabolic rate is scary. But anyway, I just wanted to just talk to you guys about that. And I hope you guys are having a great day. It is, what time is it? Okay, it's almost 2 p.m. This morning I had banana ice cream. I don't know how many bananas I had. I just filled up the blender halfway. I put some sugar in there, probably like 5 tablespoons, I think. I kind of lost track, but I think it's 5. I put in some water. I thought it'd be too much, but it kind of turned into like a frozen yogurt situation. So I was like, oh, I kind of like this. And I had a liter of water. I do that every morning. Oh, I'm going to take my vitamin D. I took my B12 yesterday. I don't think I'm going to take B12 today. And, yeah, I think that's it. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will hopefully try to post a video tomorrow. If not, maybe Monday. So hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.